guys, so I felt the need to make this video. This is something that I do out of the blue. It's not a content that I planned for, but then I just had this urge. I have the urge to encourage job seekers today in this video. This is an era of AI. It's an era where everything is just too much information, too much opinions out there, too much to know, too much knowledge, and you're being hastened, you're being pushed to be fast, and you're applying for jobs and tweaking your CV, and there are a lot of people that are applying to the same job that you're applying for, and yeah, it's just a lot basically, and you get frustrated when you get rejections and all of that. I just want you to take a deep breath in this video. Please take a deep breath. Please take a deep breath and just cheer up. I can tell you for a fact that I understand what it feels like to get rejected. I do. So a quick story here. Last week, or was it a few days back, I got my own fair of rejections. I got 2 rejections. I sat down an entire day applying for a particular job, and in a split of seconds, a few days after, I got a rejection mail, and I felt so bad. I got the first one, I felt bad. I got the second one, I felt worse. I practically just told myself that it's high time I stopped applying. Yeah, I got to that point, and guess what? I watched a movie, and I was just seeing this movie, and without thinking about anything, just my mind was clear. But then again, the movie taught me that the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is endurance, consistency. I finished the movie and I just told myself, this movie is talking to you. This movie just wants you to know that you don't necessarily have to give up. If you give up, you fail yourself. If you give up, you fail yourself. So I saw the movie and I was like, I just have to sulk. I just have to take a deep breath. But then again, I'm not gonna stop applying. It's okay to feel bad. Like, it is frustrating, trust me. It's not always your fault. It's just like a lot of people are applying this for the same job that you're going for. A lot of people have the skills that you have, and you're competing against not just the speed, you're competing against the skill, you're competing with environmental factors, you're competing with country, you're competing with accent, you're competing with a whole lot of things depending on the kind of job that you're applying for. And so it's not just about you and not being capable to, or not being the best candidate rather. Yes, it's okay to actually take a deep breath and sulk, but then again, don't give up, right? You want to make your family proud, you want to make your country proud, you want to make your friends proud, but ultimately you want yourself to be proud. You want to look back and in few years time and beat yourself and say, I really did put in the work. I stayed up at night, I tweaked my CV right, I was open to feedback, I asked questions, I took recommendations, I just did apply, I poured my heart into this. You want to look back without regret of saying, oh, I reserved some, or I didn't give it my best shot. Yeah, so you want to make yourself proud, right? So I'm just here to encourage you. I know it's not easy. It's a lot of emotional trauma. It's a lot of just a lot basically. But then don't take it to heart too much. In as much as you want to sulk, you also want to give yourself time to know that the world is moving on real quick, and you need to at some point just take it easy and just stand up from wherever you are, your emotion. Just drop the bag of emotion and frustration and start again, right? It's not going to wait for you. As you're sulking, someone else is also applying for the same job. That's just the harsh reality of life. But then again, you don't have to stop, right? You don't have to stop. And another thing I must point out to you is this: it's very important to ask questions on why you've been rejected, because you don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over and expect different results. It's only an unsmart person that will do things the same way and expect a different result. So you want to ask question. There was something that I did in one of the rejection mails that I got. I asked the HR, I asked her, I don't know why I call her, but I responded to the mail anyway, and I asked why I was rejected. And I got a response, and I was told that I wasn't I got a response, and I was told that I didn't have the skill that is fit for the role, which means my skill was lacking. Maybe there is something I'm supposed to know that should reflect in my CV and my experience sections or work experience that is not there, which means I have not gotten to that stage of applying for that job. So that was one. It's a good feedback. Secondly, I got a feedback that talked about my CV not being the best. So I knew instantly that I had to do something on my CV. I had to tweak it. So this is just to say that you, in as much as you're sulking and feeling bad, you also need to know why you're getting rejected. You need to know why. You need to ask questions. You need to be open to feedback. You need to have an open mind, really, to learn. There's something about having a teachable mind that is just so mind-blowing. Someone that is so teachable can go so far. You just have to learn and relearn and just be open to correction. It is such an important skill to have, soft skill, besides your skill that you're applying for. That's just by the side anyway. But then again, you have to be open to feedback. You ask question how you failed, why you got rejected. That will help you to strategize better, you position yourself better, you know what to do in the next job in order not to be rejected, basically. Yes, and this is something that will really help you. Another thing you must know is that most times it's not your fault, right? Like I already said, it's not your fault. There are so many things you're competing against, and you just have to keep pushing. You just have to keep being consistent. You don't have to stop at that point in time. A lot of people that tell their success stories, success stories are always so sweet. Like, you know, when you're telling your story and you're just like, this person, I grew from the dunghill and I'm now oh my god. That kind of story is usually sweet when you get to hear, but when the person is experiencing it, it's ugly, it's bad, it's terrible. It's a lot, and people don't get to realize it until they're in the same picture. So you want to be able to know that it's a phase, and you have to put in the work. It's something that will pass. When you want to get that job, once you get that height you want to get to, the joy alone would eradicate all the frustration. The joy alone would just spice things up and make you feel awesome again, and you forget what you went through. So ultimately the goal should be is for you to have your long-term goal in front of you, eyes on the goal, long term. Just keep it head on straight up there, looking at it, and then forgetting all the distraction, forgetting all the frustration that you're going through, which is but a moment. Yes, and just hang in there. It is not easy. It is far from being easy. Take as much as breath, take a deep breath, take as much as space that you want to, but not too much. Yes, but then enough for you to re-energize and give it a better shot each time. I'm rooting for you. Have you ever been rejected while applying for jobs? Do you think there's something you did differently? Maybe you got that job finally after so much. What did you do differently? What was the magic? I would like to know in the comment section, because personally I'm still applying for a job, and I'm hopeful that I would get my own job and I will tell the success story, and I can't wait to tell the success story. But then again, I am making this video to encourage anyone out there that have felt terrible, that felt bad, that just don't want to apply anymore, that feels like this job thing is not for me again, that feels like I'm just wasting my time, that feels like I'm never going to be employed, that feels like, what am I doing? Is it that I'm dumb? No, you are not. You're not. You're not. You are not. You are just enough. You just have to take a deep breath, re-strategize, and keep being consistent. Yeah. I hope this video uplifts your spirit. It encourages you. It's if nothing, let you just renew your mind, make you have a fresh mindset, make you know that you're not alone. People are also going through what you're going through. People are getting rejected just like you're getting rejected, and people are actually getting the job just like you will get the job one day. Yeah. So like my video, subscribe, support me, let me know basically how it's going for you in your job search, and I'll be happy to respond. Take care, guys. Bye.